And so I'm running this thing as best as I can. It's a partnership, operations around the world. It was shrinking before it grew. But by kind of the early 90s, late mid-90s, things were going well. Had a phenomenal organization, great partnership, wind was at our back. And I started hearing a voice. Now, not one of those voices where you've had too many beers on a Friday night, not that voice. A different voice. A different voice. The voice that said, what's your life about? What's your life about at the end of the day? A voice that asked, if you only had 10 years to live, what would you do with it? A voice that said, how do you think about yourself versus your community? What's your legacy? This is a little voice. A voice that reminded me of how I grew up and reminded me, despite that I was in this fancy company and it was growing fast and was making plenty of money, more than you could ever want, way more than my dad made, in a lifetime. And that little voice. So I started confronting the question. Einstein said questions are more important than answers. And that is, as near as I can tell, absolutely true. If you are not asking the right question of yourself, if you're not asking the right question in a business situation, in academics, any situation, if you are not tracking on the right question, guess what? You're not going to find answers that are all that relevant. So I started asking that question. What about my life? Where's it going? Love Bain, love business, love helping grow organizations, love helping other people succeed. But the voice said, maybe there's more. Maybe it's not just about business. Maybe it's about service.